Hi, everybody. Welcome to Just Talk. What's up, Lydia?
What's up?
Not too much. I am amped up because Veterans Day is right around the corner.
Right.
So, Lydia, thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. So, today we're gonna talk to all of the veterans, active duty members. Oh, and thank to every veteran. Thank you for your service.
Thank
And
you.
to all of the active duty members, thank you for currently serving. We appreciate
Yes,
it.
we absolutely do.
So we want to make sure that we give you guys reliable, credible tips. Definitely going to post the links. I'll post them in the description of this video, and we'll also post the links on social media,
Yes,
Lydia.
absolutely.
So before we get into it, there's one thing that I want every veteran to know. One, a lot of veterans, for some reason, believe if they have not served 20 years or longer, if they did not retire, they're not entitled to anything.
Right.
Not true. So,
Absolutely.
not true at all. So I want to let all of you all know the very first link that I post is going to be a link so you can go online and get a veteran's ID card so you don't have to walk around with your DD-214 as proof of your service. So it does not take a lot. It's easy. You can get that ID card, put your DD-214 back in a safe place, and then you're going to be good. So that's the first thing. Every veteran, does not matter how long you served, you can get a veteran's ID card. And in some states, you can even get it when you go to get your driver's license. So I know I did it. Some states are different. Here in Delaware, I had to get two. I had to get my driver's license and get another picture ID that says that I'm a veteran. And I'm cool with that. And I also have my veteran's ID card from the VA. So it'll be va.gov, credible, no scamming, so you can put your paperwork up in a safe place and you'll have your picture ID. And you can even upload, if you have a clear headshot, you can upload your photo online when you apply and they'll mail it to you. Really easy. That's how I did mine. So a couple of years ago. So that's the first thing. The other tip that I want to let you guys know about, I just signed up for it right before I came on with Lydia. It's called Veterans Canteen Services, VCS. I'm going to post that link. You have to be a veteran receiving health care from the VA. You're entitled to shop and get a discount. So your family members, even if you're an employee for the VA. So I'm going to post that link too. Credible, another way to save money. You served, didn't have to serve for a certain amount of time. You earned it. So, all right, Lydia, I'm going to pass it over to you really quick. I didn't know if you had a tip that you wanted to share.
I have a couple of tips. As I stated in a previous video, I didn't really use any of my resources until I needed to. Most of us who have served know that we can get VA house, where you can get a VA-backed mortgage, and you can get the certificate and everything else like that with nothing down. But you do have to go through resources. You can go to va.gov and check that out. But I really want people to start using their VA resources. There's a lot out there. There's a lot more than you think. And once you start going through and you start finding them out, it's just never ending. And some of them you feel really good sometimes, because especially if you've been out for a while, you go to the VA and you're around other military veterans. It feels so good to be around our people, if you want to say that sometimes.
Yes.
So, but anyway, so that's my little speech first. But if you know anybody who's homeless, who's a veteran, please have them call the VA. There's something called the VASH, that's Veterans Assisted Shelter and Housing. Basically, what it is they help you by giving you a section. You don't have to wait in line for a Section 8 housing. You get a voucher, and you're able to just go get a house, and they'll help you out. And there's no time limit on it. So if you know anybody who is struggling financially, make sure you let them know. Hey, go to the VA and let them know what you're going through. They will help you. That's one other thing. But we have Veterans Day coming up, celebrating your time in service. So we want to let you know about some specials. You can go. A lot of places will give you free dinners.
Yes,
Haircuts, car washes, oil changes sometimes. Applebee's, anywhere for Applebee's, Chili's, Buffalo Wild Wings. We're gonna put up a link. I'm
Denny's.
gonna give Denny's. A lot. Golden Corral started it several years ago, and by giving veterans a free meal, and Golden Corral is still doing it.
They're doing it till the end of the month.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I've heard a couple of things on that. I've heard different resources. So make sure you find out what's going on in your area.
Yes. And when we post the link, it's going to be a safe site. It'll be a va.gov.
Or
so
military.com.
Credible.
Right.
And you guys can go through. You'll actually be able to click and see, and they're consistently updating. Lydia, I'm using the va.gov's list.
Right.
And so we'll post both of them. I've used military.com before too.
Right.
So
there's
either one.
Military, and you can go and look in your local area, because I know Panera Bread, they do it out here in some of the I guess you could say the franchises. They decide to do it themselves, whereas the corporate doesn't do it. So you have to just check in your area. But I encourage you to get those freebies. You
earned it.
Yes, get those freebies. My husband and I usually take a day and just do it, because we're like, you know what? Why not? Why not? We weren't doing it for many years. I mean, it really got really big a few years ago, but we weren't doing it for a while. And we're just like, why not? Let's just do it, because let's go out to eat, and somebody, on their company, it's a write-off for them anyway. It's a write-off for them. They're giving away something free. And right this year, they probably need all the write-offs they can get because of Corona and all this other stuff. So just take advantage of whatever.
Yeah, definitely take advantage of it. And although I am an Air Force veteran, for everybody that served, there is no higher honor.
Right.
There's nothing that can ever top serving in the United States of America military's armed forces. Nothing. Mm-hmm. So you earned it. We're thankful and we appreciate you. Before we close out, Lydia, what about property taxes? Do you have in certain states that offer where veterans are exempt from paying property taxes? I know they were in Florida. We didn't have to pay,
Right.
I'll find the link.
Right. Yeah, find the link for that. But I know that in Florida, we just voted this past cycle that if somebody had homestead exemptions or anything like that, or some tax breaks, if they died, it could go to their wife or the spouse or something like that. So, anyway, so I don't know. It varies by state, but definitely look and really see what kind of benefits you get. Sometimes there's educational benefits.
Yes.
And I want to get better, especially on our website, Vonda, as far as putting some veteran benefits that are on there. Maybe we can put it. We can start
add it on there today.
Start a link. I'll start putting that up there, and then you guys can know. Hey, look, there's some veteran women that do something here. They know a couple of things.
Exactly.
But in any case, we really appreciate you. We really do. We appreciate your service, because we know that you basically said you wrote a blank check for your life.
That's right.
And we know how hard it is being away from family and friends.
Yes.
And you just got to, find your new family and friends.
Exactly.
So.
Lydia's mine.
Huh?
I said, yes. Lydia's mine.
Yes, we're family.
Yes, we are.
So.
All right. With that being said, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. So Lydia, let everybody know where they can find you at and our merch.
You can find me at justlydia111 on all social media. You can also go to oldjusttalk.net and pick up some handy, dandy merch. So,
And I am Vonda. You can find me on all social media outlets at Just Talk or Vonda. Also, you guys, make sure you subscribe to our channel, like, follow us on all social media outlets, because we're gonna start doing giveaways. So, and with me, once I start, I'm not gonna be able to stop, because that's just what we like doing.
that's what
Lydia and I like giving
back.
and we definitely love supporting our brothers and sisters in uniform.
Yeah.
So you guys, remember, the comeback is always greater than the setback, and we'll see you next time. Stay safe.
Holla.